got your mate at the other end, Fakhar Zaman. So good at destroying attacks early on inside the power play. He gets a sniff, he gets in. Got to have that little bit of lady luck. Might play and miss it a couple. And if you can get underway, I can't help thinking about that 100 he got at the Oval. He was out off a no ball for naught, wasn't he? He got 100 and was the big difference of Pakistan winning it at the Oval back in 17. The Bosch brothers have swapped. We had Ethan a couple of days ago. Now Corbin has arrived. He says, thanks, bro. You'll have to go, I'm in.
He helps it down to fine. That's a single. Fakhar coming back into the side against New Zealand, back into the ODI side for Pakistan, and it looked as if he'd never left. Started off through the offside and down the ground. That was a beautiful little flick. And then he was in his element, backing away, hitting it down the ground, power off the back foot, front foot, you name it. He is so dangerous. By far the best batter in that first ODI for Pakistan.
Well, just on that, you get batters, and particularly opening batsmen, it's almost like they just become a snowball going down the side of a mountain. They just can't stop, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger, and it's so hard to stop as a fielding opposition when a batter is seeing it like a beach ball. Just can't miss. It seems like that anyway. It just seems like he's not going to miss out. He's middling everything. He's on the charge. The feet are going. The hands are going so well. And the ball is, it's like a pinball machine.
Bosch with a decent over. Just a couple of runs off it, Pakistan. Well, 15 without loss. That's the length, that's the line you have to live on this surface. Anything either side, we saw in the first over, it's such a true batting surface. And once you get your hands through the ball or whip it on the leg side, it's very difficult to contain. That is a good delivery though.
Seam presentation is what it's about there, because that just has to go fractionally off the seam, and that is why Bubba had to be so watchful. Other thing about that length too is that once the batter gets in, you can actually go after it. I mean, look at this. That's just an effortless push for four. And listen to this crowd now.
And that's why you watch Babar Azam. That's why he's always in the news, because if you play shots like this, you get everybody following you, following your batting. That is classy as you like. Just a mere push through the offside. Outfield so quick that even Temba Bavuma, who is sharp, couldn't get after it. Babar looking in order. He's 3 boundaries already. The crowd is up.
As we so often say from up here, is the 12th man, that crowd in behind, when it's a home team batting and having to get on with it. Every boundary just gets roared to the max. A couple of new big replay screens here, Baz. I'm liking it. The upgrades.
Yeah, brilliant. There should be more upgrades after the PSL here, but it is looking good. And so is Babar into the onside. We've got a couple more. And once Babar gets off to a good start, a quick start, then he's a very dangerous player, because then he can actually give himself even more time just to get further in. Doesn't get stuck. He's on to 17 off 10, and that is danger signs, because he's sprinted out of the blocks.
And once again, stroke makers using a new ball. The advantage of that inside the power play. Only 2 gentlemen allowed outside that 30-metre circle, and one of them's at third, and the other one's going to more of a deep backward square now. Short fine leg, almost at the man at 45. It's Bosch who's going to deep backward square.
Yeah, that's better. With the new ball, you can risk being slightly fuller, and that was probably the best length that he's bowled so far.
Indeed, Baz. No slipping very early on here. And that's the stress of it too. If you're a decent quick bowler, and Ngidi clearly is, gets people out. Just a little bit of shape out to a right hand. You get your length right, your line and length right, and you get rewarded with a net. But there's no slipping. There's a gully, but no slip.
Oh, beautifully played. That third was very wide, and Babar just angled it down to third. Even with that, he's got so much finesse. 25 without loss. The semi-final, whoever wins plays New Zealand on the 14th. Bosch doing well so far, but Babar is in his element.
Now, last ball. The previous over, Baz, we were just chatting about this fellow, and quick bowlers. Yes, he's tried to run it there, but he just got enough wood on. There's such an element of risk there. And again, he's got pace and bounce, and because Babar knows that the slip's been taken out, yeah, well, as a bowler, my friend, you can demand that from your captain. You're good enough, you've got to own it. Got to back yourself as a new ball bowler, and Ngidi class, that you're going to say, hey, we've got to get people out here. Yes, we've got 350 on the board, but if you can make an early inroad, it just puts so much more pressure on the batting side, having to chase a big total.
Well, such a good pitch that you need wickets. You need wickets just to contain the opposition. Thakur has had enough. He's clubbed that towards mid-wicket. Reaches the fence. First boundary for Thakur.
And don't they love it here at the National? Corbin's been boshed. Well, I love it. Love this game and love those eyes. Go back now.
This time is down to third, and they'll race away to the fence. Back-to-back boundaries.
This is what can happen. On a good surface with a new ball, power play and everything happening in terms of the ball racing around the pitch and to the fence. Left and right hand combination. And it's flowing at the moment. 33 and 3.4. Hustling along the home side, courtesy of Bubba and Faka.
And to the onside, a race back for two. South Africa pretty spin heavy in this ODI. After this, they've got Mulder as a medium pacer, but they've got three spinners now. If Pakistan can get after their faster men, then they have a problem. Maharaj, Shamsi, Muthusamy, all left armers, different left armers. But you don't have a cover of a pacer in this attack. Now after this, after Bosch and McGeady, they've got medium pace and then all spin. So if Pakistan get off to a fly, which they have in 35 in around about 4 overs. If you can attack the paces, then they're in the game. And that's down the leg side, and Fine was in the circle, so that'll trickle away to the fence. 4 done, 14 off that, and it's 39 without loss. Missed by much, either in length or in line. This was down the leg side, just helped along. A lot of a thigh pad on it, but line all wrong with Fine in the circle.
Well, Bazakanya, I'm subscribing to what you're just touching on late in the last over. I think you've got to make the most of the first 10 overs. Pace on the ball. Out and out pace on it from Ngidi and Bosch. You mentioned Vihan Mulder. Nippier than you think, but yes, the three lefties in terms of spin and wrist spin. Let's have a look.
Quick signal. Does well. It's Barber. It's a quick start, energetic start. And just talking about energy, Osaka Batteries, like and follow Osaka Batteries Facebook and Instagram page. Answer simple questions and get a chance to win Osaka tubular battery and exciting prizes. .40 without loss, exactly the start that was needed for Pakistan. Yes, they need to get to 353. There is a pitch where once you get in, run scoring is not a problem. A slip in place for Faka. Oh, he's launched that, got underneath that, hit it well enough to earn himself a boundary.
I thought this for a second was sailing all the way, but he didn't quite get all of it in Faka Zaman. Yeah, slightly on the outer part of the blade, and Geedy for a moment thought, is my man Maharaj in play? Got to have the specs to see what's going on. Hashtag kaboom.
And pace off. You have to go to that quickly because length bowling with the new ball isn't work. Leg by, but Pakistan tick along.
As I think you have to see more of that. Really is a go-to for the quick men inside the power play. And Geedy, a good change of pace. It's such a good 22 yards. They tend to be into the surface a bit, understandably, but when you're on that shorter side, you're going to be met. Such as the nature of the pitch. It's a goodie, you'll know that. And if you're slightly over pitch, well, you can so easily hit through the line. And these two, Bubba and Farker. Farker at 128, Bubba striking at 157.
Even the defensive shot is so solid. Tells you that this is a very good batting surface. Just under light, it's slickened up a bit. The ball's coming onto the bat nicely. Ladies and gentlemen, just need to carry on. It's a perfect start for them. And for South Africa, they need a wicket. They need something to happen to stem this flow. Babar off the back foot, but doesn't find the gap. 45 without loss.
Ready?
Nine, 2022. Nice successful chases of Pakistan. That game, Babar got 100. Goes across the line.
जो आप मेरे पीछे देख रहे हैं वो दुनिया की सबसे स्ट्रिक्ट और सबसे बड़ी जेल है। इस मेगा जेल में 40,000 कैदियों की कैपेसिटी है। यहाँ वो कैदी हैं जिन्हें आप सबसे खतरनाक और अनसेफ इंसान मान सकते हैं। तुमने कितने लोगों की जान ली है? 5, 10, कितने?
50 से ज्यादा।
MS-13 और बाकी कई गैंग्स।
Fakhar Zaman says, Bubba, I can't let you have it all. Takes centre stage, clears the
Book my next holiday stay. Breakfast buffet, private pool and a view of the mountains. और वो एकदम किफायती रेट में.
and get all this one. Again, that fast slick out for you.
कम पैसों में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा.
Hanging in here, fellas. Off on the piano.
8
के
boundaries
साथ ही अब
in 5.1 overs. Pakistan dealing in boundaries. Fakhar looking again towards that leg side.
कांग्रेस
Away,
मनरेगा
single and that brings up Pakistan's 50. The 50 partnership.
मनरेगा
32 deliveries.
मनरेगा
Fakhar Zaman is just sitting there at high back left and wanting to carve it through the onside. So powerful net, but there's no slipping. There's a gully, but no slip. Region. Then you've got the finesse and fluency of this fellow, who, at this venue,
This time is
in
down to
9
tight
innings,
and now he's away
averages
to the fence.
59
Back to
to
back
make, so
boundaries.
let's call it 60. At this venue, averages pretty much 60 from 9 innings. Strike rate 89. Still can happen. And 350. Good surface with a new ball. power play and everything happening in terms of the ball racing around the pitch and to the fence. Mr. Timer, left and right hand combination. And it's flowing at the moment.
Yeah, Babar right now on 22.
But he didn't quite get...
If and when he reaches 32, if he reaches it today, he'll become the fastest.
On that shorter side,
33 if he reaches it today.
Such as the nature of the pitch, it's woody, you'll know that. And if you're slightly over pitch, well,
He'll become the fastest to score 6,000 runs in ODIs.
Than these two, Bubba and Farka. Farka at 128, Bubba striking at 157.
Maybe wide. He'll have to re-ball that. The defensive side is so solid. Tells you that it's...
Farka at 128, Bubba striking at 157. Man, that's impressive. Fastest ever to 6,000 ever. You think about Viv Richards, and you think about Tendulkar, you think about Kohli in recent times. Hashim Amla.
Well, if he gets it today, it'll be 122 innings for Babar. Started off beautifully, as he does once he gets going. Very graceful batter to watch. And on the other hand, it is power. It is getting the job done, dragging it leg side, but the results have been almost the same for both batters.
Mr. Bludgeon. He focuses on, he just bludgeons it here.
Backs away and gets it over the top. Third was up in the circle, so that also reaches the fence.
Smoky. Just love the way he does this. And so does she. And she. Into the surface, a little bit of room, goes early enough. Suddenly creates a little bit more, extra room. On off stump, open blade, up and over. Yeah, no price. You would have to be 7'5" to get a fingertip on it.
Backs away, tries it again. This time he's gone through to the keeper. But another over for Pakistan, which produces 11. 56 without loss. Fabulous start for Pakistan, 56 off the first 6 overs. Nippon Paints, high-tech Japanese technology Sebana, Asia's #1 paint brand.
You? The back wall at home?
No, not this week. Mola, he will starts off with one wide outside off stump. The pressure's on because of the start. 56 without loss. South Africa with the first change in the bowling. Medium pace of Rian Mulder. What he wants is a wicket up front, a wicket early in his spell, a wicket for South Africa, because at the moment Fakhar and Babar have no issues in finding the fence.
Yeah, umpire. Asif Yaqub. No leniency there, was it? It's a gauge. I get that the blue line's a gauge. But sort of went over it. Mulder thought that too. I thought Vian thought, oh, please. The belter of a pitch. Given, yeah. Gonna check it out straight away. Well, Baz, you're calling it. Mulder and South Africa desperately get a wicket, but let's listen in. Is there a bit of wood
We
here?
have a player review for LBW. Original on-field decision is out. Check the feet placement, and it's a fair delivery. And have a look at front on, please. Okay, just rock that back. Go through. Okay, passes quite close to the inside edge. Can we have a look at Ultra Edge when ready, please? Okay, just rock back there. Okay, I've got pad first. Okay, so we'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. Okay, pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting. Go back to Asif on field to stay with his original decision of out.
Asif Yaqub gets it spot on. Pad first, ball nipping back in, and a huge wicket. Crowd goes absolutely silent because it is Babar Azam, who was looking so good, trudging back. 23 of 19, Pakistan 57 for 1. South Shakil is back in the ODI side and at number 3. Hasn't played in ODI since 2023 in the World Cup. Now Pakistan want him up the order, a left-hander.
Another lefty to join Fakhar Zaman. Very shortly we'll have a look at the dismissal, because Vian Mulder, in terms of bowling that wide, bowled the wide, and then that wicket delivery was about, look at that, 7 or 8 Ks quicker than the previous one.
He starts off nicely, whipped away leg side, he'll come back for 2, so he'll feel good. But Mulder, what about him? They needed a wicket, and they needed a big wicket.
Yeah, when you saw it real time, the only thing that was going to save Bubba was bat first, and it wasn't. In terms of technology, it was definitely pad then bat. Very close, but jammed. But Mulder, deceptively quicker than you think. It was 7 or 8 Ks quicker. One that got rid of Bubba.
The celebration, it has been that sort of game. There's a feeling to the game throughout. You saw the Pakistani bowlers, you saw Shaheen, saw Naseem Shah. Babar Azam disappoints this time around, but everybody's up for the game. There's that edge to the game, the feeling. Nice looking shot through the offside. Nicely timed. Outfield's very, very quick. South Shakil gets it to the fence.
Yeah, Slick City, for sure. Once again, just showing the timing. It's just a little punch. Sort of Heinrich Klaassen on the back shot there. He liked it. From the old, yeah. Lackaby. Yeah, that first one was a wide. It was at just under 130 clicks. And then the next one was 137.1.
It's a single and eventually will get it. So 8 runs off, but importantly a wicket. 64 for 1.
It's been a performance that everyone's glued into their seats. What a start. First from the openers, Fakhar and Babar. And now since Saud has arrived, he's already hit a boundary. So things are moving along here with the chase.
Yeah, Cavalier, both the Pakistani openers caught. And what onslaught we witnessed. And it's highly imperative, if you talk about Pakistani perspectives, that Saud Shakil carries on with the same way. He has to find boundaries. And if he does that, that'll take off the pressure from Fakhar Zaman. And he'll start to bat with ease. A big effort is required from these two.
Oh, slightly upish, but still away from that fielder mid-off. Moving along at almost 9 and over, Pakistan.
Yeah, he was looking to work the ball on the onside. He couldn't control that stroke. Saud Shakil. Yeah, it's a good start made by the Pakistani openers. Scoring almost at the rate of 9. Their job is to somehow bring the required run rate down to 6. And that will give them a lot of confidence to chase a mammoth total achieved by South Africa. In the air, over the rope. It's looking good. Fakhar Zaman once again.
You can't bowl that length. Sits nice and pretty in front of his eye line and just smash that. No problems whatsoever.
Yeah, Fakhar Zaman has forced the bowler to shorten the length. Remember in the previous over, when Bosch looked to pitch the ball up, he hit him over mid-wicket for a boundary, and now there is a fear in the bowler's mind, and that's why he bowled short and became very easy for Fakhar Zaman to dispatch it. Slow delivery, worked away.
Already 10 boundaries and a maximum in the first 7.5 overs. You've got to go that way when you're looking at chasing something, which would be a record here. Or anywhere, Pakistan haven't changed 350 plus. What a first innings him and his team had. Winning the toss, deciding to bat first. And Pakistan, in their reply, up to task. They've lost Babar, yes. But they are cruising along at the moment. 72 for 1.
looking to get in. Saad Shakil getting an opportunity in ODI cricket after a while. Full moon. Pretty sight.
That's how long a journey it is, 281 from here on. It's coming round now to the left-hander. Eight overs bowled, 72 for 1. It's good to keep yourself a little ahead of the opposition. 21. They scored 110 in the last 10. That's the advantage of a chase. And also good for Pakistan to see Fakhar Zaman looking in good touch. Just before the start of the ICC Champions Trophy, the main purpose of this tri-nation being having a dress rehearsal of a contest against strong sides like New Zealand and South Africa in home conditions. And you mentioned Saud Shakil getting an opportunity after 2023. He's replaced Kamran Ghulam. This is the time to cement his place in that 11 if he wants to carry on for the next 2 or 3 weeks in those colours.
Yeah, he's been middling the ball, Saud Shakil, without any doubt. Hasn't been able to find the gap. To be able to find the gap, either he has to meet the ball earlier or delay the stroke.
Interesting points Hannah made a while ago when Pakistan openers were thrashing everyone. Avuma didn't try any of his 3 special spinners against Babar. No Maharaj, no Shamsi and no Mutasami, knowing that he struggled a bit. The job is done now, more than getting him in the very first ball after a wide.
Yeah, the way Fakhar was batting, along with Babar Azam, might have deterred the South African captain to introduce the spinners at that stage. Kept on relying on his faster bowlers and was rewarded. And Mulder obliging the captain with a big wicket of Babar Azam.
As the game moves along deeper into the night, if dew comes, it'll be interesting to see how the 3 spinners operate in those conditions, but not very heavy. Haven't seen very heavy dew. Time of the evening, and also coming very close to Ramzan. Ruh Afza, Chalmer Lal, refreshing moment. A very, very popular drink during the month.
And just to explain what Chalmer Lal means. Come on, my son. There was a no ball. Free hit. Yeah, way over the line on that occasion. And huge opportunity for Saud Shakil to make the most of it and get his innings going.
Yeah, it's a gift. You get that license to swing your bat. It's in the air, it's cleared the circle. Will it go a couple of bounces into the fence? Just cutting it off. And come back for two.
Hit it very peculiarly. Sam Shakil. Yeah, sliced the ball from the middle stump. Good effort. Showing commitment.
Slightly uppish.
नहीं हल्का सा हुआ सीम से हुआ
Doing a very good job at the moment, Mulder, for his captain. He was able to tether the batters. They're going great guns. Was influential to dismiss Babar Azam.
Good over this from Mulder. 6 of it. 9 gone, 78 for 1.
Please get my missiles.